Okay, this is Harold the Gopher Boy at Stryper Expo, the West Coast experience, okay? And we're here with somebody who, without her being here, wouldn't have any of this happen, and it's the mom of Robert and Michael. Say hello to Janette Sweet.
Hi, how are all of you out there today?
Okay, we were here just for a brief interview because there's so many people, there's so much stuff. You've already been through one Stryper Expo, haven't you?
No, actually, I missed the one last year. I wanted to go, but I was unable to go because of family illness. So this is my first Stryper Expo.
Great. Just briefly, the doors being open, is it starting to bring back all kinds of memories?
Oh yes, I really miss the good Stryper days, and there are so many wonderful fans here. Actually, I prefer to call them friends. People that I've known for years that I've conversed with via the internet and telephone and letters, and I'm just today meeting them for the first time and being able to put a face to my relationship with them, and it's wonderful.
Out of the years, and we see all the stuff that you brought to Expo, what do you think, maybe you got to read some of the letters from the fans because I know you worked in the office and that kind of thing. What do you think has been like one story you just can't forget how Stryper impacted the life of somebody?
There were actually quite a few people that wrote in. I would say maybe 10 or 12 that I can recollect, where they were contemplating suicide. They were ready to put a gun to their head or to drive their car off of a cliff or whatever, and either a friend put a cassette tape in their car and they turned it on and played it, or they put it in their tape player and they played it, or somebody gave them an album and they played it and they heard the message and they decided not to do it. And those are the ones that come to my mind, are the people that are right at the brink of death's door because life seems so hopeless, and then all at once they change, and they realize that they have a reason to live, and I'm just glad that Stryper was able to be involved in that.
Now, a little bit on the negative side, you being their mom, and moms always have to be there for their family. I'm sure, like, you going to the grocery store and stuff, and when they were more popular and more exposed to the media, there was people who didn't like them, or even Christian people who said bad things about them. How would you deal with those people? Did you ever confront them, or you just let them go on their way and just let them talk?
I just let them go on their way and prayed for them, because I was involved enough from a closer point of view, enough to know that the Lord was really using them, and I could see the fruit, so I knew the people were off base and they didn't know what they were talking about.
Did you ever surprise anybody, in introductions, just being yourself, that they go, "Oh, you're the mom"?
Oh yeah, lots of times. And then they would say, "Oh, I can see it now that you've introduced yourself. Wait, Michael's eyes kind of look like your eyes," or something like that. So yeah, I heard that a lot.
Well, great. Any parting words? Do you have a website or email that if people want to get in contact with Janice?
I don't have a website at this time, but my email address is strprmom@earthlink.net. And feel free to email me. I love to hear from everybody out there.
All right, and I'm sure you can get in contact with her, and we have all kinds of stuff on the table here that I'm sure if you're a memorabilia Stryper collector would probably like to get in contact with her. And this is the Gopher Boy for ROCKTICKET.com with Janette Sweet.